Hey everybody, it's me Megs, and I am back again. We are going to be doing a hair and makeup kind of like get cute with me video. So let's start with the makeup. I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown Primer Plus Mattifier Primer, and I've really been liking this lately. So I'm just going to apply this all over my face, okay? And then I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, which is a long time lover of mine, and my color is in NC50, and I'm just going to put that all over. I feel like this foundation has never done me wrong. I've been wearing this foundation for about like 6 years now. So just put that on, and then I'm going to highlight using LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn, because I like my highlights to be kind of like boom there, but not like crazy light. So I really like this color. It's nice and golden. So I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight underneath my eyes. Just put a little bit there and put a little bit on my chin, and then blend that out and put the remaining amount that's on the blender on my nose. And I'm going to contour using Fenty Beauty Match Stick, and this color is an Espresso, and I just contour my nose, my forehead, because I kind of have a big forehead. And I also like this color too because it adds a little bit of warmth and color back to my forehead. So I'm just gonna blend that all out using the booty part of my beauty blender, girl. Okay, and I did spray Fix Plus on my beauty blender in between to make sure it's nice and moist so I can blend everything together. But for my nose, I did use the same matchstick, and I'm gonna use my fingers to blend out my nose because I've noticed that lately I enjoy using my fingers on my nose because it just kind of helps move the product where I want it to go. And now I am going to bake. I'm going to be using Bakerie's, I think this is called Flower Powder, and the color I'm using is yellow. And I really like this too because it gives a really nice look to my highlighted areas. And I bake while I do my eyebrows. So I bake for about like 6 minutes or so. And I'm going to use Laura Mercier's deep medium powder, translucent powder, and it actually has like a little tint color to it. And I'm going to put that all over my face and wipe away the baked areas at the same time. So just, do that there, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and kind of make my contour pop a little bit more using black Radiance Rich Mahogany. This one I have is kind of old. I feel like the new Rich Mahogany isn't as dark as it was, but this one I have is like, child's like 2 years old. So I'm just gonna apply that to my cheeks, on my forehead, like that, blending it out, and on my nose. Okay, so just wait till we get to the nose, okay? Just, you see what I'm doing. Just, yeah, there, okay, there. Now put it on your nose just a little bit. And I'm using a fluffy blending brush to do that. Okay. Alright, so that is pretty much it for the contour. Now onto the eyes. I'm using Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I haven't used this in years, but I have fallen back in love with it, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty palette in the Smokey Obsessions, and I am going to highlight my brows first. I really love colors like this that go underneath my brows that are matte. I'm going to use the Patrick Star Glam AF palette, and I'm going to use that saddle color. You don't have to have this palette, but MAC does sell the shadows individually. I'm going to use Dose of Color Sassy Siennas. I'm going to use that orange color first because I want a real orangey look. And I'm going to pop this into my crease. I love orange tones on my eyes. So I'm just going to pop that in and blend it on in. And everything is down in the description as far as names, okay? And I'm going to use that lighter orange, and I'm going to put that on to my lid with a jumbo eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to use that last darker color to kind of like enhance my crease color. Kind of make it like a cut crease, but a really soft one. I've been doing this kind of look for years now, and it's my favorite. So I'm going to blend that out just a little bit. And put on a wing liner. I'm using Fenty Beauty's liner, and it's so dark and glides so smooth. So just do a nice wing liner, nothing too dramatic. And what makes this look pop is the lashes, because my looks tend to be simple all the time, but it's the lashes that make it pop. So kind of have like a dramatic full lash. These are 3D lashes, and just pop those on and just boom, let that glue dry, and then finish the bottom. Okay, and I'm using that darker color from the Dose of Colors palette, just that one color on the bottom lash line, and kind of blend it out. It kind of looks smoky, but it's not really smoky, you know. So I am going to put on some blush. I'm using NARS Liberté blush. It's a nice orange color, but it's nice and soft, and it's nothing too harsh. So it just kind of gives you a nice flush. To highlight, I'm using Bobbi Brown's Moon Glow. This is my favorite highlighter color from Bobbi Brown. I absolutely love it. It goes with everything. And I always do kind of put a little bit of highlighter on my forehead. I just prefer this look. I like the way it looks. And I'm going to put some in my inner tear ducts, like so. And I did put a little bit on the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose. Now for the lips, I'm using MAC's Chesnut lip liner, and I kind of slightly overdraw my lips, but not by much, just to give myself that real, you know, cute pout, you know. So I do that. So I'm just gonna line that and take my time and kind of color it in just a little bit to prepare for my kind of peachy nude color that I absolutely love. So that's on. And I'm going to use this Urban Decay lipstick, and this color is in Fuel. And it's so creamy. I love this color. It's so pretty. So just put that on and blend everything together. And for the gloss, I'm using MAC On The Scene, which is one of my favorites, which is also kind of like a peachy kind of nude color. So it gives you that really cute pop on your lips, that little cute little pouting lips. So that is pretty much the look, y'all. It's pretty simple. Now for the hair, I am gonna be putting on a protective style, and this wig is the Stacy wig by RPGSHOW, and this is definitely giving me like Janet Jackson circa 1993 vibes. So this is a curly unit, and it is 20 inches, and the texture is silky, and it does have a pre-plucked hairline, and it is a lace front wig with 3 combs. The back here is kind of like more so black, so the wig is more so kind of like a two-tone look too. So like I said, the lace is pre-plucked, and the lace color is a light brown, but I think I need something a little darker as far as the lace. And I did notice that with this wig, it felt a little small. So I was like, oh, this one's a little small, it's a little snug, but I made it work. So as you can see, the hairline is really nice, but I think I would need to kind of pluck a little bit more out of the hairline to make it a little more custom for my liking. And the lace has really improved over the years. The lace is really nice and thin. I just think I do need a darker lace. So I'm just gonna adjust everything and get everything together, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut the lace. I actually like cutting the lace now with it on my head versus it off, because it allows me to kind of like see what needs to be cut and what doesn't. And I always kind of leave a little more lace on the wigs than normal, because over time, with wear and tear, your lace can fray. So you want to make sure you have enough to cut away if need to be. So this hair is one length. So I'm thinking that, yes, I'm going to have to put some layers in it to give it more body. And I am actually going to just glue the front down, just the middle, that is. And as you can see, I feel like since it is a little small, I can't glue the whole hairline down. So I'm just gonna have to tuck this part in with a bobby pin and do that. And you can also make this look really natural too if you leave a little bit of your own hair out with a twist out and blend it in. It'll look like really effortless. But since I'm a total protective style girl, I don't mind with no hair out and it looking like this. So I'm just gonna tuck it with some bobby pins, because I tend to take my wigs off every night. I just wear them for a few hours and then take them off at night. So I'm just going to glue down the middle, okay? And I pull the lace over my hairline, okay? And I'll apply a little bit of the Graftobian Spirit Gum. I really like using Spirit Gum on my lace wigs because I feel like it holds a lot better and it melts a lot better. So I'm just going to apply that. A little bit goes a long way. You don't need a lot. And I'm just going to press it in with another old wig cap. And this just helps kind of like avoid any fingerprints or any sticking to your hands. You know, the oils from your fingers can kind of change the color of the glue sometimes. So I kind of waited for it to get tacky and then it just stuck effortless. So since the lace is a bit thin and I'm not doing the bald cap method because I don't wear my wigs long term at a time, I'm just going to apply some brown shadow to cover up my wig cap, okay? So that's what I'm going to do and let the glue dry a little bit more. And I am going to apply some layers, okay? Just come up in some random areas just to give it more shape to it. RPGSHOW doesn't layer the wigs for you, which is cool because you can customize the wig to your liking. So I'm just going to pop some layers in here like so. And as you can see, it's starting to get a little more shape. And that is pretty much it, y'all, with this wig. I'm just kind of shaping it and looking at it, taking my time because you don't want to cut too much off because if you cut too much, it's like a wrap. So but find your happy place when cutting layers into your curly girl wigs. And what I really love this color, it's not too brassy. It's like a really nice warm brown, which I really like. And like I mentioned before, this wig is 20 inches, okay? And the density is 200. And I really like that it's not overly full. It has a really nice natural look. And I really love the color, the two-tone kind of looking color in the back, like so. So that is pretty much it, y'all. All stats and information is down in the description below. And I also have a coupon code for $80 off. That is also in the description below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.